Amidst shattered dreams, Satya resolved to change his life. The painful truth ignited a spark of determination within him. Guided by an old friend, he immersed himself in job listings, each application symbolizing a step away from the darkness of gambling. With every rejection, he learned resilience, replacing his former habits with knowledge. The path ahead was daunting, but brimming with hope. As Story: The Path of Satya's Victory, Part 1. In a small town lived a young man named Satya. Though he had completed his studies, he was restless, dreaming of achieving something big in life. Yet, instead of moving towards his goals, fate had slowly dragged him into the wrong path. Satya had fallen into the trap of gambling. At first, it was nothing serious, just a card game played with friends behind a little tea stall. Sometimes he won, sometimes he lost. Those first wins gave him excitement. The quick money and thrill made him believe he could control his fortune through gambling. But luck never stays forever. Slowly, losses became more frequent. Satya's savings disappeared, the pocket money from his parents vanished, and eventually, he started borrowing money just to keep playing. Every evening when he returned home, he could see disappointment in his father's angry eyes, helplessness in his mother's tears, and silence in his siblings' faces. His conscience pricked him, but as soon as he stepped outside, the urge to gamble pulled him back. The turning point. One evening, Satya lost a huge amount while gambling with his close friend Kiran. Broken and humiliated, he dragged himself home. His father, who had been silently tolerating his behavior for months, exploded in anger. "Satya, you are destroying your life with your own hands. If you keep walking this path, you'll ruin not just yourself, but this entire family's respect and peace. Gambling has never built anyone's future." His father's words pierced his heart. Satya looked at his mother standing quietly at the doorway, her eyes swollen with tears. That night, he couldn't sleep. For the first time, he faced himself honestly. What am I doing with my life? What have I given to my parents, to my family, to myself? So many nights wasted, so much money gone. All I have earned is shame. In that moment of pain, he made a decision. No more gambling. From now on, I will find work. I will rebuild my life. I will win, in the true sense. A new search begins. The next morning, Satya met one of his old friends, who had completed engineering and now worked at a company. Unlike Satya, this friend lived a disciplined, steady life. Satya confessed honestly, "I want to change. Gambling has given me nothing but regret. I want to work. Show me the way." Encouraged, his friend gave him newspapers and job listings. For the first time in months, Satya's eyes lit up with hope. He prepared his resume and applied to several companies. Rejections came quickly at first, but instead of breaking down, he used his free time wisely. The hours he once wasted gambling, he now invested in books, learning, and improving his skills. The inner battle. Leaving gambling was not easy. Old friends kept calling him back. "Satya, come on. Tonight luck will surely turn. Just one more game and you can win everything back." For a moment, the temptation would stir inside him. But Satya reminded himself, "If I go back, I will destroy myself again. I must not return." This constant battle between temptation and determination became his real test. Every time he resisted, his inner strength grew stronger. The first job. Finally, one day Satya received an interview call from a small company. Though it wasn't a high-profile job, Satya saw it as his chance. Nervous but determined, he walked into the interview room. When asked about his past, Satya did not hide the truth. He looked the interviewer in the eye and said, "I have made mistakes. I strayed onto the wrong path, but I've realized my error. I want to rebuild myself. If you give me a chance, I will prove my worth." The manager was impressed with his honesty and courage. He offered Satya a beginner's position. It wasn't glamorous, but it was a start, a fresh direction for a life that once seemed doomed.